Hello, BookTube. This is a continuation of the shelf tour. It's the final shelf of the 13th bookcase, which is upstairs in my little reading nook area at the top of the stairs leading upstairs. So I'm going to start here with Oxford, the 2 volumes, the Oxford Compact Thesaurus and the Compact Oxford English Dictionary. I'm a big fan of dictionaries. I used to have the, I don't remember back in the day, the Book of the Month Club. If you signed up, you could get the big 2-volume Oxford English Dictionary. They had miniaturized the print. You had to use a little magnifying glass. I actually wish I still had it. I used to sit down and read it all the time. But anyway. Next is Kate L. Turabian, a manual for writers of research papers, theses, and dissertations. This is the 8th edition. Don't use it as much as I used to. I used it in grad school. And here, How to Write and Sell Historical Fiction. I actually dip into this every once in a while. In fact, it's got a bookmark in it. It says Dig Reading. Got a little critter down there. This was by Persia Woolley, which is an interesting name. Very nice. And I think it's one of those Writer's Digest. Yeah, it's a Writer's Digest book, Cincinnati, Ohio. And this thing came out in 1997. Then I have an ARC for some reason. Oxford University Press, Fortune's Fool, The Life of John Wilkes Booth by Terry Alford. I must have picked this up in a book sale or something, because I have not read it. So, John Wilkes Booth. Then, Publication Manual of the American Psychological Association, 6th edition. And that's Washington, D.C. When did that come out? This edition came out in 2010. So again, for papers I had to do. Then big old National Geographic beast of a volume, The Visual History of the World. I'm always a fan of their work. So I use as a reference. Put that over here. This is bottom shelf. It's a little hard to get to. That's why the books that are on it are there, because it's not a shelf that's easy to access. Another beast of a thing. HarperCollins, Sansoni, Italian, English, English, Italian, Italian Dictionary. Standard edition. When would this thing come out? 3rd edition, revised and enlarged, edited by Vladimiro Maki. And this came out in 1995. So, handy. And let's see here. If I can get through. Getting a look at the top of my head, that's always fun. Information Resources in the Humanities and the Arts, the 6th edition. Anna H. Perot and Elizabeth S. Aversa. And this came out in 2013. It's Libraries Unlimited. So this is just if you're working in a humanities library, or just in general, this is a volume for librarians. And another one of these dictionaries. Oh, these are hard to get to. Harap's New College French and English Dictionary. Older volume, I think. National Textbook Company. Paper on this is not very good. Edited by Peter Collin, Helen Knox, Marguerite Ledessert, and Renee Ledessert. Lincolnwood, Illinois. It's a reprint from 1984, but the paper is starting to go a little yellow on it, so not good. And let me see here. This here is a handy volume. This is Webster's New Geographical Dictionary, Merriam-Webster. see, this Springfield, Massachusetts, and it's from 1984. I find this to be immensely useful. It's a geographical dictionary, is just what it sounds like. So let's give you an example here. Chowchilla City, Madera County, Central California, 35 miles northwest of Fresno. Population 1980 was 5,122. Creamery products, fertilizer. And then you can get more in depth. You got rivers. You get. It's just immensely handy. I don't even know if they publish them still. I imagine they do. Then I have preservation in libraries, principles, strategies, and practices for librarians. This is a Boker. And this was an old library book. I had to get this for a class. This was 1993. And it's very in-depth on dealing with the preservation of books. You know, what's dangerous to them, mold, water, that sort of thing. Then we have Archives for the Layperson, Lois Hamill, A Guide for Managing Cultural Collections. This came out in, this is Altamira Press, and it came out in 2013. So basic definitions, concept, acquiring new materials, organizing the collection, describing the collection, couple chapters on handling and dealing with photographs, reference and researches, security, exhibit, storage environment, and, you know, different types of materials, outside specialists, additional manpower, disaster preparedness. So it was for sort of some classes in how to work archives. And I think, yep, that's it. So that was the last of the shelf of the 13th bookcase. It was a little awkward getting in and out to the books, which is the way it is. It's laid out, limited space. We'll move on to some of these other upstairs bookshelves next. So thank you, BookTube.